The Witness is a game about exploring a strange island full of puzzles. You find yourself on a completely abandoned island, even though it's got a bunch of buildings and various other structures laying around. And as you explore those buildings, you find puzzles that have been left there by somebody, you don't know who. By solving the puzzles and gaining access to further areas of the island, you can uncover a little bit more about what this place is and why you're there in the first place. As you continue to play, you discover that there's a sort of language hidden in the puzzles. It's teaching you a kind of non-linguistic communication. The base concept of the game is a direct homage to the game Myst, in that the setting was very deliberately chosen to be an island where you're alone, and you have to set out and explore and make things happen. It's not a game where you walk around and you just bash a bunch of monsters on the head and then get experience points or something. Instead, you're in some environment, you're exploring, and we pare it down to a very minimal kind of situation. There's no AIs in the world, there's no dialogue trees or anything like that. And the minimalism lets the game design act like a microscope to zoom way in on interesting situations in ways that they wouldn't be if you were in a game with a zillion things going on trying to get your attention. I wanted there to be some very difficult puzzles in the game. If you kill anything that people complain about, it just gives you a very bland game in the end. So we decided to make the game very non-linear, and people don't have to do any one thing in order to finish the game and feel like they were able to participate fully. And as long as that was true, we didn't need to do this thing where you start easy and then you ramp up over the course of the game. It has an ambience of quietude and focus, which is maybe not something that a lot of games do. Working with NVIDIA on the Shield staff has been very helpful. They understand the game, and that's very important to us, because if you're going to work with people to bring it to a new platform, you need them to be right there with how subtle the game is. You need them to be interested in preserving that quality. And the folks that we've been working with at NVIDIA have been doing that, and it's been great.